Good evening. Right now, we are in the early hours of what may be a historic snowstorm. Winter weather warnings stretch right now from the south up through New York. Snow has been falling for several hours in the Washington, D.C. area, which could see 2 feet before it's over. A live look now at the White House tonight, the snow falling there. Philadelphia, Baltimore, and New York City also in the path with blizzard conditions expected. Officials in the storm zone are warning of coastal flooding and power outages. Airlines have already canceled some 6,000 flights going into the weekend. That's impacting travelers across the country. Our team is in place with the very latest. Let's begin with Miguel Almaguer in Washington, D.C. Miguel, good evening.
Lester, good evening. The steady snow is here in Washington, D.C. Some of the city's most recognizable landmarks may be difficult to make out in a few hours. It's getting sloppy. The snow is starting to blow sideways. It could reach gusts at 50 miles an hour. Tonight, many are off the streets, hunkered down at home as we face a major threat. Tonight, this deadly winter wallop is showing little mercy. Blinding snow, paralyzing ice, widespread power outages crippling 20 states. Nashville, Tennessee going nowhere fast. More than 200 collisions in 6 hours, only getting worse. With 1 in every 4 Americans facing this brutal blast, it's a whiteout in Kentucky, and for many, a blackout at home. Tens of thousands in a deep freeze, without electricity or heat. With trees crashing into homes, cars are sliding into each other. Freeways a standstill, others a ghost town. It's a state of emergency in Washington, D.C. Inside the war room, calls for help have doubled. The blizzard could be catastrophic.
We haven't seen a storm like this in the district in 90 years.
Pro basketball and hockey games postponed. The National Guard loading Humvees, first responders ready to roll.
Road conditions is a big concern for us, making sure that we can actually get to the scene.
With gas pumps empty, store shelves are bare.
We've gone grocery shopping like 3 times, so.
Tonight, this monster storm, 1,000 miles wide, is bringing travel to a standstill. In Chicago, a plane skidded off an icy runway. Thousands of canceled flights. Tonight, New York is bracing. Philly expecting more than a foot of snow. D.C., 2.
Strong winds will lead to near zero visibility and cause trees to fall on overhead power lines.
Governor Christie off the campaign trail, now returning home.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Mandatory evacuations tonight along the Jersey Shore, still reeling from Superstorm Sandy, now facing severe flooding and beach erosion.
Nobody wants to be in waist-deep, freezing cold water in the middle of 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts and blizzard whiteout conditions.
Another relentless punch. Overnight, D.C. will stay in the bullseye. They are calling the conditions that could develop here, quote, life-threatening. They will begin to dig out on the East Coast here on Sunday. The big question, though, Lester, what will happen between now and then?
All right, Miguel, thanks. Al Roker is here. Al, this seems to be tracking pretty much as forecast.
It absolutely is, Lester. The worst is yet to come. We are watching the snow now encroach onto New Jersey, stretches all the way back to Memphis, Tennessee. Here's what we see as far as the accumulations are concerned. We are still on track for the Baltimore, Washington area to pick up anywhere from 18 to 26 inches of snow. West of there, could be even 3 feet. This snow will last into tomorrow. Winds will start gusting at 50 miles per hour. Snow could be falling at 2 to 4 miles per hour, 2 to 4 inches per hour. Now, we go to Philadelphia, New Jersey, and western PA. We're looking for periods of heavy snow. Wind gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. Snow upwards of 18 inches. New York City, we're going to stay with about 6 to 12 inches of snow. The snow will start early tomorrow morning, but we'll start to see those gusts pick up to about 55 miles per hour. And the winds are going to be a big problem, Lester. We're going to be looking at gale force winds that will push a lot of water up against, so we look for beach erosion and coastal flooding and a lot of power lines coming down as well.
All right, now you'll be on the Today Show tomorrow morning with the very latest look. Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.